This is Chris with Protect Your Children Incorporated. ProtectYourChildren.org is the website. A warning that there is some explicit language in this video. Some of it is bleeped, but still shocking nonetheless. We ask that you would pay attention closely because this is absolutely stunning. And if this doesn't convince you that there is a conspiracy of sorts to desensitize and hypersexualize your kids starting at the elementary school level, then I don't know what will. This video is absolutely shocking, and all I can say is thank God for public being able to see this. This is from the Blaze TV. They provided the video, and I'm going to do some commentary on it, so let's check it out.
So you guys probably are aware that TPS and Mustang schools are going through some accreditation problems via HB 1775. You guys are going to have the same issue if you don't clean it up. And I'm going to find it, and I've got some connections that I've made over the last couple of years battling you guys that I'll bring that to bear. These books. This is in 2 elementary schools. It feels good to be yourself, a book about gender identity. Sanger and Will Rogers teaches the kids that the doctor's merely guessing whether it's a boy or a girl.
All right, let's stop there for a second. So this is elementary school, right? So what is that? 6, 7, 8 years old, 9 years old, 10 years old? In the school library of an elementary school is teaching the kids that doctors are only guessing if you're a male or a female. Now, some more context would be nice on that. Maybe they're talking about if they're still in the womb, they're guessing. I don't know. But based upon how the situation is going these days with the school, I wouldn't be surprised if this is after the child is born. Let's continue.
That's a millstone offense. Explicit child rape, child molestation. Do these have academic value? You guys are going to have to answer that question. And it shouldn't take a form. If I send an email to a man who's in charge of protecting the innocence of our children, and the response is fill out a form, I would consider that a millstone offense.
Imagine that. You send an email and you say, hey, you're in charge of making sure our kids are safe. And they send you back a response that says, hey, fill out this form and we'll take a look at it. That's incredible. No, I want a phone call. I want you to come out and see me. I want you to go to the school. I want you to view the book. I don't want to fill out some stupid form and wait for a response that may never come.
There's a rape of a 10-year-old girl, graphic, in this book. It's heartbreaking. By no means should there be a ban on books. Don't mistake what I'm saying for that. There ought to be academic books in the school libraries. And this problem, I never imagined it would be at my alma mater. I went from 4th grade up to Stillwater Public Schools. I'm an alum. And we have books after book after book after book. This at the junior high. This book contains sexually explicit assault and battery.
Now you have to wonder, especially for the females on the board. Now this should outrage all of the board members, but when you're talking about in an elementary school book that has explicit rape of a 10-year-old girl and child molestation, that especially the women should be affected. Do any of these parents have kids? How can they be on this school board? Now they can claim ignorance. Oh, we didn't know those books were in the library. No, because they have to be approved in order to be put there.
I hesitate to read it. I don't feel comfortable reading it to adults. 13-year-olds can check this book out. And you guys have bought it for them and provided it for them. And it needs to be corrected ASAP. Are you going to eat her? Yeah, Earl, I'm going to eat her. Do you even know how to eat? No, not really. Papa Gaines never sat you down and said, son, one day you're going to have to eat. No, but he taught me how to eat a Yep, I would teach you some technique, but it's a little complicated. Son, I don't have time for that. I got 20 over here I need to eat.
All right, gotta pause for a second. The second lady from the end, this lady right here, and she looks like she's taking notes. I hope she's taking notes about what is actually in these books, or is she just jotting some other stuff down, not even paying attention? I'm hoping that the lack of movement from all of these, except for the guy here in the black shirt, is because of sheer horror, not because they're not even affected by what is being read from a middle school library book.
Is that right? I'm on a deadline. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. There are 79 in this book. 79. 51 shits, 11 dicks, 15 and 9 goddams, and the list goes on. And you guys need to fix it.
Thank you.
Now let's think about this for a second. These books had to go through a school board. They had to go through the district. They had to be approved. They had to be provided to the schools. So either one, nobody's doing the job and looking through these books to see if they're appropriate or not. Or two, they're just not caring and they're trying to put this stuff in front of elementary and middle school kids. Parents, if your kids have library books, you better double check what they are. Now, some school districts do provide a list of books that are in their library. Some don't. You can find some that do. Not sure if your district is one of them, but it needs to be checked out. There's nothing wrong with showing up at a school board meeting and pointing this stuff out. You don't do it violently. You don't do it in a scary way, but you do it just as this loving dad did here. This has got to stop. You can ask your kids what they're learning at school. Are they learning about this type of stuff? Have a conversation with them. ProtectYourChildren.org is the website, ProtectYourChildren.org. Tons of free resources there to help you keep your kids safe from predators online and in the community. In-depth protection packet, download it today. Go over it with your kids. It's an in-depth packet that will teach your kids how to identify predators, predator talk, threats, tricks, all sorts of blackmail and other things that predators are doing to trap kids today, and so much more. So check that out at protectyourchildren.org. If you want to help support us, get this information out further to more people, you can find out how to do that on our website as well. Just click on Help the Cause and see the ways that you can help us today. Thanks for watching. This has been Chris with protectyourchildren.org. Take care, stay safe, and keep protecting.